Alright, so to begin with, I have to remove this lower strut bar that I have here and take out these 2 bolts. It comes with 2 longer bolts so that way you could go all the way through. First of all, take it apart. If you have this one, take this off, take that one off, take this bar off, because you will be needing the holes that's behind here. It has a hole behind here, as you can see on this one. This goes, let's see, right here. This goes in between here. So you take it out and put it in there and put the 2 screws in here to hold it up there, as well as the other side. I'm always forgetting to record, so I'm trying to get the work done as fast as possible. But anyway, so I put this up here, and what I'm looking at is 2 holes up there line up. No, 1, 2 line up, but there was no 3rd hole. So I had to make my own hole with my step drill, and the hole diameter is about 1132. 1132 is the bolt hole that I got. So it fits this bolt just fine. But I'm not gonna have it that long to knock on that and put a nut behind there and a washer. Same thing I did to the other side. The bolts that they gave you in this bracket is not long enough to go through everything and this bottom part where the Mugen sits. So this is thick as well. So I can't get the bolt through all of this and still thread into the factory hole in the back. So what I did, I went to Lowe's and I got a really long bolt and a nut, lock nut that fits it, so it's small enough to go through the hole and the nut, the factory nut in the back. So I'm gonna have it passed all the way through and use the lock nut and hold that in, and hopefully that works. Hopefully it's not too long as well. So let's try that out and see how that works. As well, I got some for this, some bolts for these with the same thread count as the thicker one, as this one, because it will thread right in. But I don't need them that long. So I got some a little bit smaller with the same thread count to go through here to hold up this, which goes on the other side like that and holds up the sway bar. So one goes on the top and one goes on the bottom. You could pivot it like this. So you could put this one facing the nut and the other one facing the sway bar, and they come in this way. Coming this way from the top. So just like that. And I have some stuff to, always get your bolts a little bit longer. I have these spaces and stuff to make sure you don't damage the pivoting of this little joint. So right now it's all trial and error. I've never done this before. This is the first time doing it. So I'm going to try my very best and get it done the right way, or the best way. One of the difficult parts is holding that thing back there and putting this bolt in. Not too difficult, but it's difficult enough, because when you turn it to tighten it, the hole here wants to move. So what I did is chuck it right here, like stick it up in the back here, and pull it the direction I want it to stay while I'm tightening this bolt. So you know I need 2 hands for that one. Same as the other side. You need to chuck it on the side and push it that way. So that way when you tighten it, it will, you know, fit properly. So as you can see, the hole is right in here. The one I made lines up with that one now. The line in here with the low control arm. That's why pry bars are good. See, and then I could push it from here and line it up with the holes while I put the bolt in there. Everything else should fit just fine. Okay, go.
Okay. Is that for your car?
Mm-hmm.
Freezing?
Mm-hmm. Go, wash your hands.
Isn't it dirty?
Yeah.
Is that?
Mm-hmm.
Color my hands.
Oh, okay. These are the bolts here I got from Lowe's. They will replace the one that I broke because I don't know, they're not really that strong, or they wasn't really that strong. So I got some other ones to replace it. So for the top here, I'm gonna put these up there with a washer on this side, because the thread, it goes right into the piece of metal back there, or that aluminum spacer back there. So I just need a washer to keep that in so it wouldn't mess this up. Even though it looks a little messed up, that's just dirt with a little bit of adhesive. So I'm not really worried about that. Nobody's seeing behind here when that sway bar is on, as well as the other part. And always make sure and tighten these little screws that you see if you have them. Tighten them up before you put these things on, because they don't bring them tightened down. So do that. Well, let's go on to the next step. Actually, I don't need spacers, because this is like a spacer itself. Now I'm going to use the really long ones with the washer and the lock bolt, the little locker inside, because this has to go here. Yeah, I'll still put a washer on this side. So you get the jif, one on one side, one on the other side. So that's what I did to that one right here. And that's the back of it. I put the washer and the lock bolt. The washer and the lock nut back there. Just gotta tighten these two up. I'm gonna tighten this one when I do the same thing to that side. This is adjustable. So I'm just gonna put that on, and then the nuts are underneath here on the bolt end. And Allen keys on the top, so I could just put an Allen key there, rest the Allen key there, and then tighten up from the bottom here with a socket and ratchet. And then off to the end links for the sway bars. And if you didn't notice already, I have both jack stands underneath both drums with the car jacked up a little bit. It's just this jack is not really holding anything, so right now all the pressure of the car is on the suspension, so that way I could tighten everything up. So now I could tighten all these up and not worry about anything. What I'm gonna do is just tighten up that nut right here. This nut. And I'll be done. Just to get in here is like, you know, really sneaky. Gotta really get in there. Because it has the muffler flange, the hanger in the way. All that good stuff. And then the main part.